another day. Hope all is well with you. Give thanks for life. Today we're doing a special edition. It's a Jamaican comfort food kind of thing, where we're gonna take a low budget meal and just elevate it into something classy and nice. We're gonna be working with a few things today. We're gonna be working with some dumpling, some refried dumpling, and some tonkan meal, as we call it back home. So here's a scenario, right? Hey, Bridget them cook some food Saturday night. I'm gonna make some dumpling and saltfish. Sunday roll around and you have somebody coming over to come have lunch with you. You can't just give the person sauce of dumpling and fish. So you want to fix it up nice. So this is what we are going to do. Follow me. You're going to get a pot with some oil, right? Maybe about 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Put your heat on. And we're going to leave the oil and make it get hot. And then we'll come back. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to prepare this kale salad. Not just some dumplings on a plate. Because if you're going to elevate the thing, you need to go all out and just get it proper. I'm just breaking up some kale. I already washed this, so they're nice and clean and ready to go. I have a dressing that I made to put on the kale salad. We're gonna go back to the dumpling, make sure the oil is nice and hot and ready to go. So here we have our dumpling, right? So what I'm gonna do is just take a piece of paper towel and dry them off nice. I'm gonna slice them down the middle and put them in the pot, right? You want to make sure you get them nice and fried nice. So I'll slice the other one, throw that in the pot too. Yeah, them dumplings are from the night before, you know, so you just have to work with them. It's one of the sweetest things back home when you get up and you fry this dumpling from the night before. Nothing no sweet like that. So now we're back to the kale salad. I have a dressing here that I made with Dijon mustard, olive oil, lime juice, and honey. A little bit of salt and black pepper. So I'll sprinkle this over the kale salad. And I will massage it in. But there's one thing I want to tell you. When you're making a kale salad, make sure you massage it nice. And the reason for that is, what that does, it breaks down the cell wall in the kale and makes it easier for you to digest it when you eat. Alright? So just keep that in mind. Get the avocado, or pear as we call it in Jamaica, and just smash it out like that. Really make a little, what I'm called a guacamole. Alright? So, with that, some green onions. You can do the same thing too. I don't think many people can find cilantro in the supermarket. So we'll just throw some of that in there. And since we're going to Jamaicanize the thing, you know, the guacamole is really a Mexican dish. But, like I say, we are Jamaicanize the thing. So we'll add some scotch bonnet pepper to it. Yeah. Then, we'll add a little pinch of salt, some black pepper, and some lime juice. Mix that. Taste it. That's another little pinch of salt. And that's good to go. I just flip them and they look a little more brown than I'd want them to be, but it's alright. I'll work with it. This is the saltfish from yesterday too. So we're going to get it ready to go with the dumpling. You can take out the dumpling then. Yeah. Alright. Yeah man, that them look like that now. Yes. So now we're ready to start with the guacamole. Spread it. You don't know, so we are do up this thing and when we're done with this, it out of the Bruck pocket man reach. Then from there we'll get a little bit of salt of the saltfish. We'll stick it on here like that. Stick it on here like that. We still want to keep the plate nice and clean, because if we elevate the thing, we want to elevate it the whole way. Now, when you're done that, you get a little bit of sour cream. Right? You form it on top like so. A little bit of sour cream on the one there. But a little bit more upon this. Yes. Then I elevate it some more. I'll add a nice little kale salad on the side. Understand? Yeah. Now this dish, I brought it from a low budget to a refined meal. So here I have my stuff ready for my turn corn meal. What's in this water is some coconut cream, some roasted onions and garlic, and a little bit of chicken broth, some salt and black pepper. Now I'm gonna put the cornmeal in. This is a dish that when you make this, you really can't leave the pot. You have to be constantly stirring the pot. You stir it and it will become solid. It's important to keep stirring it because you don't want it to get all lumpy on you. Just keep turning this. This is a poor man's meal back in Jamaica. Back in the day, I don't know about now, but when I was a youth growing up, this was a poor man's food. You hide and eat this. And this is something that they used to use to feed the dogs. Like the people in the suburbs, they'd feed their dogs with this. Granny would come home, and sometimes on the weekend, she would just, you know, do it her way, put some salt mackerel or some saltfish in it, and make a meal of it. And this is what we would have. And you eat this and drink a cup of water, your belly full, and you just go sleep for 2 days. But this is what we grew up on. But it's strange, you know, because I come to Canada and went to a restaurant, and it was one of them high-end restaurant too, and they were serving this meal, and I sat, the meal came out, and I looked at the dish and I was like, yo, this looks like tonka meal, brethren, you know. And to my surprise, it looked like tonka meal, tastes like tonka meal, but them call it polenta, and I guess that's the upgraded version of tonka meal. So I'm gonna work with tonka meal today, and maybe later on when we elevate it, we might call it polenta. So I just listen it there. Yes guys, so now the tonka meal done, right? So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and just firm up a little bit more, because I have something that I want to do with this. Okay guys, so we're ready for the tonka meal now. I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna form a little ball. So there you have it. Just push it off. Push it off. So we'll let that fry for a minute or so, and then we'll come back to it. These are nice and done. So I'm going to remove them now. We're just done with the tonka meal, and we're going to set up the lobster them to go with it. Because you know we say We'll bring it from one level to the next. Make it nice and refined. I'm gonna chop up some tarragon. This I'm gonna add to my garlic butter sauce. So we're gonna go to the stove now, and I'm gonna add this to the garlic butter to go with the lobster tail. Just get them cook a little bit. Garlic butter in the pot, a little bit of season on the lobster them. Get some kosher salt, put on, some black pepper. And really that's all you want. You don't want to over season the lobster because you want to taste the lobster meat. 2 pieces at a time. I just want to get some color on them. A little bit of flavor. With the lobster. So, watch how it go. So here, I'm gonna take one of the tonka meal roll. I will pat it down a little bit. Okay. Next one, pat it down. Couple asparagus. Put the lobster on. Now this here is a Bruck pocket meal elevated into a nice, refined, fancy dish. I've paired it with a nice glass of Riesling.
Welcome to another episode of Food and Friends. Our guest this evening is Loretta. Loretta, welcome to Food and Friends with Chef Otis.
Thank you.
Loretta is actually from Crowns by Design as well.
Yes.
So you have your own little business going on as well. So
I do.
you understand what this is about.
Oh, definitely. It's gorgeous here, actually.
Mark Decor. Decor by Mark Decor. So
Yes.
we thank Mark for our wonderful set design and our setting each week. So I understand that Otis is preparing a low budget or a, how do we look at it, leftover. So we've all been stuck inside and cooking, and how do we level up the leftovers?
Mm-hmm.
I think tonight he has something like a polenta for us, turned corn meal, right?
Yeah.
So we're having some turned corn meal, colonialized as polenta and lobster.
Oh,
That's a step up, right?
thank you. That's low budget.
I suppose.
I like that.
Today I've prepared for you a nice brunch. I've elevated a low budget meal into a nice refined meal. We have refried dumpling, a guacamole that I've Jamaicanized, and some cream, sour cream, and a nice kale salad. And of course, a mimosa to go with it. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm almost tempted to put the salad aside.
Mm. Dressing.
Oh, the dressing is amazing. This is where I put down the fork.
Well, right, might as well.
Did I say that fried dumplings refried was my favorite? This is good. That guac. Chef Otis, I don't know what's in this,
Delicious.
but it's amazing.
I love this kale
Good
salad.
for you. The second part of the brunch item. You're having a trunca meal, as we call it in Jamaica, otherwise known as polenta. You're having lemon garlic lobster and lemon garlic asparagus. Enjoy.
Just the right hint of lemon.
It is.
This is good.
It's a really good combination. And the asparagus,
The flavors are just popping.
very good.
Asparagus done just right.
You've got the polenta down. You know what? I've never eaten this.
No?
It is.
It's good. Very good.
Polenta with lobster and asparagus. It's a
Ton
good ton meal.
I hope you enjoyed watching me make this dish and transforming it from a low budget to a high budget